What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Be sure to like, share, you feel me? You rocking with the content. Check out the links in the description, get you some merch. Let me know who you want to see next. Email me at tony2times.biz@gmail.com. Let's get right into it. So tonight we're going to talk about Baltimore PD. Protect and serve. That's what police say all over America. Law enforcement have different vibes in every state I ever been in. Most big cities had a temptation of the drug gang. If you are an officer struggling to make ends meet and you make a bust for $2 million, it's kind of hard to keep looking forward to a paycheck. One Baltimore City police officer will take protect and serve to a whole nother level. DR is what we'll call him, was a seasoned officer in Baltimore City, over 17 years. His area was the Northwest District. It's a lot of money being made in them streets. DR would eventually get cool with an African young man from Guana. Staying legit all these years was hard for DR, in a city where the underworld runs the game. Some other officers on the force were already dipping and dabbling in certain activities, which would make the seasoned officer start looking at things different. The young man from Africa had connections to get some smack from over there, which would top the product floating around the city at the time. With DR trying to play it cool, he weighed his options. The young man let him know, no worries, I will get the smack in, you make sure everything is good, serve and protect, but this time protect the product. The temptation got the best of DR, and the game was on. The two men would call over to Africa to set up a way to get the smack to Baltimore. Once the product came in, DR would get on his grind, as well as the other young man. And fully uniformed, DR would get turned up in the game. With his badge and blicky, he used that to his advantage, allegedly. If he went with the team to make a sale, he would be right there in full uniform, hand on his blicky, while the transaction was going down. Other hustlers in the streets were in shock. Only in the trapper's wildest dreams, he would have the law on his side without telling. With the smack coming in from West Africa, the money was flowing, and fellow officers started paying more attention to DR. He would slip up one day and make a sale at work, with full uniform on in a parking lot, for 40 grams of smack, which would start the investigation. Acting as security and the muscle for the organization was cool, but DR knew the big money was in the trapping. He would accompany a young lady going to make a sale, standing on point with his hand on his service weapon. The wiretaps and surveillance would be put in place not by BPD, but by the feds. Recording calls, they broke down codes. When DR would talk to the other man, the plug allegedly, the young man would ask, "Did your brother like the car?" Alleging they was referring to smack. Or we building with stones, but bricks gonna have us taking over. The trap was coming. DR was getting too comfortable, going as far as making a sale for 200 grams of smack while at the police station in full uniform. Whole time the feds were watching. On a particular conversation, DR was recorded on a phone call after feeling played, feeling like he wasn't making enough money, saying, "I get a little bit and you get the whole shebang." He was slipping, even taking pics with known trappers. Feds were trying to link other officers, but were focused on DR. With the alleged evidence, him and his plug and a few other people would be indicted. DR would take a plea deal once he figured out he was caught red-handed. The game was over. In a rare situation, he would actually receive more time than the actual plug, because the police and feds felt as though DR crossed them and a 20-year sentence was handed down. After 17 years on the force, the temptation of the streets can get the best of anybody, even as a seasoned police officer. Protect and serve, huh? DR was serving on a whole nother level. How can you trap with the police? I guess only in Baltimore. But hey, That's the Baltimore Way. Man, this is a crazy story. Another story about the BPD, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure y'all not shocked. You know, my thing is, if I'm coming to cop and I'm coming to get my work and you pull up with a full uniform police officer, I'm automatically getting out of there. I ain't gonna ask no questions. I don't care if that's your brother. I don't care if that's your father. I don't know. I'm just not that bold. I guess people already knew his MO, which made them comfortable dealing with him. But man, it's crazy, you know what I mean? And he got so comfortable to the point he was living a double life. But for him to be making calls and hitting cells in front of the police station, it's like, how far can you go? Now, he got 20 years. I think this was back in 2012. Other people got like 36 months with the feds, 40 months, stuff like that, which surprised me because usually the police get a slap on the wrist and everybody else gets smashed. But I felt like the force felt betrayed. They felt like he crossed enemy lines. And you know, sometimes they go hard on their own when they feel like you rocking with the other side. But this ain't nothing new for Baltimore City Police Department. Like, I'm not sure if y'all checked it out. Go check out the gun task force video I did on them guys. They was on some other stuff. It's a lot of other stories, you feel me? So it's a corrupt system. And it's not just that, it's in other states too. But Baltimore is one of them high ranking states where police activity be going crazy, like on a whole nother scale. Now, of course he can't be a police no more. I'm not sure if he had kids. But in that situation, like I said, you going to work every day. You protecting and serving, you locking up people, you doing, I guess, what you got to do. You catching people with $2-3 million and you walking around broke. It's like, it's a trap in itself, what you expect a man to do. So I'm not judging. But at the end of the day, man, for them dudes that was dealing with him, I just don't know how that conversation even started. That let me know that he already was doing little stuff to make them even feel comfortable to come at him like that. Because who gonna pull up a police that been on the force 17 years and be like, hey, yo, you wanna make some money? You see what I'm saying? But yeah, crazy story, man. Y'all be sure to like, share the video. When I share the video with kids, sometimes they don't put the comments on. It's not by fault, but y'all know how to get in contact with me. Email me at tony2times.biz@gmail.com. If you rocking out with your boy, let me know who y'all want to see next. Got another segment coming soon. Y'all stay tuned. Check out the merch. Check out the links in the description, man. Y'all already know what it is. Oh yeah, check out the Baltimore Way playlist. I also got like 3 more playlists, man. Go show some love to the older videos. Love, fam. I'm out.